I the asshole for not letting my friends use my backyard for their wedding because they do not want me to bring a +1?
Okay.
We can have
hear the
your
dates.
wedding at our place. My wife's not allowed to come? All right. Here's the situation. Last summer, I bought my grandparents' house. This house was the hangout spot for my friends and I throughout our childhood. This includes my friend Dave. The house has a sizable amount of land, which includes a lake and a gazebo. I was supposed to buy the house with my now ex-girlfriend, Leslie, but going through the process of getting approved to buy, I found out that she has massive amounts of credit card and personal debt that she hid from me throughout our 4 years together. I decided to break up as a result. That was about 6 months ago. I met Leslie because Dave's long-term girlfriend, Kim, is Leslie's cousin. Dave and Kim are engaged and set to get married in April. When I was buying the house, they asked if they could have the ceremony at the gazebo, which I agreed to do. In December, I started dating again. Leslie has not taken this well at all. She thinks we are going to get back together and has tried multiple times to make that happen. I have told her in no uncertain terms that isn't happening. Dave and Kim have asked me to not bring a +1 to the wedding for Leslie's sake. I have told them that this request is ridiculous. This wedding is happening at my house using my land, and I am not allowed to bring a date because of a crazy ex. If that is the case, then they need to find a new venue for the wedding. They are pissed about this given the short time frame of when the wedding is supposed to happen. So we are at an impasse. Am I the asshole?
I'm trying to understand.
So he bought his grandparents' house.
Right.
Which, yeah, he inherited his grandparents' house with his ex-girlfriend, but in the process of buying it, found out that his ex was lying to him about tons of debt and money issues. So they broke up. And even if they didn't break up for that reason, they broke up. But now because his friends...
His ex is how he met the people that are getting married.
Oh.
And she's going to be at the wedding.
Oh.
And what I'm wondering is, so they're asking him not to bring a date because they think the ex who's going to be at the wedding is going to go berserk about it. But he's like, it's my place. Wait, right?
He met his ex because his ex is friends with
the bride.
I see.
his friend. Dave is his childhood friend.
Oh, I see.
And Dave's girlfriend,
about
Kim. Leslie was her cousin. This is a lot of layers. It's kind of like organic chemistry.
So Kim's cousins.
So he knew the man, and then the girl is friends with Leslie, or cousins with Leslie.
Leslie's
going to be at the wedding either way.
Leslie's going to be at the wedding.
And they care more about Leslie's
wedding.
And because that's family for them, and so they're asking him to not bring his girlfriend to his own house because the venue's going to be there. I think that's one of those situations where it's like, well, we're having the wedding at your place. I can't. That's the awkward aspect. I feel like every wedding has an awkward aspect.
Yeah.
I don't think he's being an asshole. I think it's understandable for them to kindly make that request if they want to avoid drama at their own wedding. I don't know Leslie, but for them to really go that far out of the way, I'm like, is she a little kooky?
Yeah.
Is she gonna throw a fit at the wedding? I wouldn't want that at wedding, so I get it as a kind request. They shouldn't be assholes about it though, and they kind of don't have any room to be mad if they're getting married on his land, sort of.
Right.
Yeah. It's awkward. Like
It's really
I think they can all admit, this is going to be awkward, but it is your house. Like we are having our wedding for free at your place. We're not paying you. If they were renting out his backyard.
I was also wondering if that was going to be
there's
the case
maybe
if
a
they're
little
paying
bit
or
more
not.
of like, we technically are renting this from you, so legally we have this, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like he's kind of doing them a favor. And then, they could sit down and be like, hey, so here's the awkward situation. Your ex that you just broke up with 6 months ago is going to be here.
And we know she's really going through it. Would you mind? Like, I know it is entirely your right to bring a +1 or someone that you're seeing, but we think it might turn into an issue and we'd rather not.
Yeah.
I hope that's how they approached it. That maybe doesn't sound to be the case.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it, but it's always the tough thing with these stories where we don't get that conversation.
Yeah, it's not necessarily how they sounded, it's how OP heard it, right?
So all we have is kind of the lawyer aspect of on paper what's right and what's wrong. And that's like, well, all
and
right.
with weddings, it's tough. Like there's especially I feel like right now, I get so much stuff on TikTok about discourse of weddings and who deserves space where, in terms of boundaries and it's if it's your wedding, I don't know. It's you guys need to write something down. You guys need to make a written agreement of what this this is, because like that, it's tricky. It's it's friends in business.
Right.
Very, very complicated.
Right. The verdict was not the asshole, which I think is completely fair. Comments, +1, it's your house. You can invite whoever the you want. +38, that shit. +38, that shit.
Oh, so you can invite 38 people?
Oh, +38, that shit. You could add 38 people to
if
it.
you want.
Okay.
Yes, like, okay, you're in the, I get what we're saying, it's your house, but also these are your friends, like, it's a respect thing, too. Someone else said, Leslie returned her RSVP with a +1, but you're not allowed to bring anyone? Yeah, that. David is not your friend, and I support your boundaries, and I think you need to consider your friendship with David over.
I also want to note, this is a wedding implying adults.
Yeah.
Implying, like, you know, we could be a little mature.
Yeah.
If I was any of the people in here, in my opinion, right or wrong, not hearing any of the conversations, he has a right to bring someone. If the bride and groom would really prefer that he didn't, it would be really nice of him to respect those wishes, though he doesn't have to.
Sure.
It's like those legalities. But again, with friends, it's more feelings, what you want to do, etc. So,
No, that's so real.
It's really tricky.
yeah.
Every story we read about weddings, something happens with every wedding. I don't know what it is, man.
I will say, like, I think it's maybe you're right in that, like, oh, potentially this ex does pop off and get upset about their ex being around or whatever. I think I'm just the type that I'm like, I hate when we anticipate a problem that might not even happen. Like, why are we even worrying about it?
Yeah.
But
To be fair, if it's her cousin, I am assuming she knows how the breakup has gone for her. So I'm also thinking about it like, maybe Kim has seen Leslie cry every day. And she's like, if she sees him with another girl, she's crying for sure at my wedding. If my cousin's crying at my wedding, I'm crying at my wedding. Now I'm worrying about my cousin instead of just enjoying my day. You know
They don't
what I mean?
want this to be the storyline of the wedding.
Yeah,
They
oh
want
my
them
gosh,
to be the
yeah.
storyline
But I
of the
think
wedding.
if that's the case, like, you can communicate that. And if OP is a friend who cares, he'll be like, I get it. I'd rather that not be the narrative for the night, too.
Yeah.
I won't bring anyone, even though I'm allowed to.
Right. Yeah, it ultimately just doesn't sound like they're communicating effectively.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm Leslie, and this is at the house that I was buying with my ex-boyfriend, that I then got dumped because that process of buying that house resulted in revealing a bunch of stuff that I'd been lying about.
yeah,
It's pretty awkward.
that's open wounds.
It's also tough, like, I feel like we're skating over that because, like, I've brought up before, like, to me, that's a version of cheating where it's like, that was lying. That was keeping a huge thing away from your partner.
your debt, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I don't know what amount of it. They're saying it's pretty substantial, but
I mean, for him to break up a 4-year relationship, I'm sure it was substantial.
yeah, I mean, it's just, there's so many details that I think would affect how I view this. And we don't have any of it.
And I think Leslie, like, if she didn't want this guy there, I feel like it is more important if you're a blood relative, like if it's a blood relative versus a friend. I don't know. I guess it really depends on your life experience. But
I understand why they're inviting Leslie.
I think, but like being like, well, if Leslie doesn't want to see him, like, would she want to go? I would, as the bride, be like, no, I definitely want my cousin
I agree. It would
there.
be really hard to miss out on, like, my cousin's wedding.
Yeah.
Bro, I would backflip to the moon for my cousin's wedding. So, tricky situation. Low-key, like, wedding situations and conflicts are sometimes really interesting because it's such a unique circumstance that really doesn't work any other day of your whole life.
Truly.
So
I have never heard about a wedding going, like, perfectly 100% fine. There's always something. There's always some aspect.
I've never heard of a wedding.
I don't know what a wedding is.
what do they do with
What is
those?
wedding?
What is wedding?
Update.
Okay. Yeah! Oh, it's Update City.
It is
Okay, we've got
Update
the
City.
updates for Pokemon.
Thank you, Reddit, for bringing me updates.
So I met with Dave this morning. We talked for almost 2 hours about everything. I laid it out that I thought he was, at best, a shitty friend. I went through our long history of various things over the years that has me questioning our friendship. That was the bulk of our conversation. We then turned to the breakup with Leslie and the shit show of the last 6 months. Throughout the last 6 months, despite Leslie's craziness, I have bent over backwards to try and accommodate her feelings. She has shown up to my house in the middle of the night. I did not get a restraining order. When I go out, I do not go to places I know that she and her family like to go to. She has implied to her family and mutual friends at various times that I cheated and or that I took took advantage of her financially. Neither of which is true at all. I have held my tongue so as to not embarrass her about these things in front of her friends and family. Dave knows all that and yet is demanding, once again, that I put Leslie's feelings before my own. I said, you and everyone need to stop coddling her like she is a child. Dave concedes that Leslie has been crazy and ridiculous since the breakup, but he says she feels she did not get closure after the relationship. She wants to have an evening where she can talk to you to get that closure. No, that.
Oh my God.
He also told me that Leslie has been very vigilant about paying off her debt and paid off almost $10,000 of credit card debt. She wants to talk to me about her progress to see if that might cause me to change my mind. It will not. I asked him, so do you expect me to go to the wedding and talk to her? Because I have her blocked everywhere, and date or not, I do not plan to say a single mumbling word to her. He said, I fully expect she would lose it if y'all do not talk at the wedding. I told him that if that's the case, then for the good of my property, I can't have Leslie come. If she is so unstable that I need to be coerced into a conversation with her, she is too unsafe to be a guest in any capacity in my home. So I've told him, based on what he has told me, Leslie cannot come to my house or on my land. I am willing to still have the wedding at my place, but I cannot trust Leslie won't do something given what you are telling me. Dave lost it at this point. He said, you and your shit, I don't need it. So I said, then the wedding is off. He left. That is the state
He said
of
like
things.
he was the bride.
Breaking up with you. Throws a ring suddenly.
All right, well, that changes everything for
Yeah,
me.
I had a feeling. I was like, there must have been a lot more mess.
Wait,
if it's
that
like
commenter
that.
was right about like, ooh, they're trying to get you two back together.
It's certainly like, it's not a bad guess. I just always am like a little hesitant when they
Same.
jump to, well,
It
here's
was a
what's
little
going on. I'm like,
presumptuous.
well, a couple
Yeah.
things
But it
going on.
still wound up to be right.
It was true.
That's crazy.
They were right. Yeah, they had their whole intentions, and they're clearly not respecting him.
I agree. They're being very disrespectful. It's also just sad to think, oh, these people are friends. They've known each other so long, and it's escalating to this degree before a wedding.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would like to avoid drama. Like, if I was in his shoes, I would recognize that my conversation with David, right? My conversation with him signals to me that he doesn't really trust my opinion as much as I'd like him to in regards to what happened, or he's not respecting and validating my feelings or trusting what I want. I don't want to get back with them. Why are you pushing for that? I feel like that's very inappropriate as a
Why are you
friend.
even allowing space for that?
Yeah, it's so odd. To be honest, I would still let them do the wedding. Maybe I wouldn't go. I would go, not bring a date, whatever. I would just let that move on and like pass, and then I'd probably just distance myself fully and continue my life as I please.
To like avoid the hassle and everything. I get
feel
that.
like it must be really hard to stay in a friend circle like that, where like everybody is coddling your ex's feelings, who did you
rough.
very dirty.
Yeah,
It
dangerously.
just seems like a bad situation.
Yeah.
It's a
Or
rough
like an
thing.
unhealthy situation for him to be in.
yeah.
I feel like it's very common for people to meet their partners via like friends, right?
Yeah.
And that's a great thing. It can be tricky
gets
once if a breakup
complicated.
happens and it's like, well, what happens to the friend group now because people have different vibes. But ultimately, this comes down to Dave knows that Leslie showed up to his house in the middle of the night. Dave
Like some
knows
of these things are way beyond
that
crossing a line.
She's not respecting his boundaries.
Yeah.
She's not respecting his nose. And then Dave literally tells him, like, well, I know she wants to use this wedding as a vehicle to talk to you, which is showing Leslie's not even respecting their wedding.
Yeah, as a groom,
She's not there for their wedding. She's there for him.
That and shouldn't like to me as a friend, I want to have the same like morals and ethics as the people and values that I surround myself with.
Yeah.
I would be looking at David like, don't you think that's weird?
yeah, like you're cool
Shouldn't
with
we
this?
agree that? Yeah, shouldn't we agree
Yeah.
that that's she stalked me essentially. Hello?
Like
Yeah.
he could have gotten a
weird.
restraining order
Yeah.
and he didn't. Like that.
Because there's the aspect of like, yeah, it's your wedding, it's your day, which means you also have the grounds to tell Leslie, like, you are absolutely not talking to him
Yeah.
on our wedding. Like, it's our
Yeah.
wedding, and our demand of you is you're allowed to go if you don't talk to him, don't bother him.
If you're asking one person not to bring a date, you could ask the other person, don't interface, don't talk to this person. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like at
I
the
feel
end
like
of
that's
the day,
fair. That's probably
Yeah.
the most fair.
more than
Totally.
fair.
Yeah.
That's like the closest to everybody happy, if possible. Like if you can't bear to be in the same building and you have to talk to them, please, my love. I just
Get it,
can't.
right?
I'm like, I feel like because like I have been at events where there were people in my life that didn't get along the best, but for the sake of this event, they all chose to get along well. And it was actually really amazing. And that was respecting the event and the context, and like, that means a lot. And like, it's like you're saying, this person, Leslie, is making the wedding about her, and it seems like the groom in this conversation is just cool with that. The bride cares about their cousin, and like, it's just, it's it's very murky. And I totally see what you're saying about it's just like give them the night they want, but
afterwards. Deuces.
Yeah, I just picture like if I was OP, I'm just like in my robe drinking coffee, but like watching them down below at the gazebo.
Yeah. I also feel like that's so short-sighted because let's say they do talk. What if it goes badly?
Something's gonna happen.
It's gonna be like a food fight.
There's gonna be a food fight. It's actually gonna be sick. I also am just always blown away when like I hear about friends trying to get their friend back with their ex. And I'm just like, if the friend has been like, no, I'm not going back to that ex, but the friends are like, well, we're going to try to manufacture and make it happen. It's like, you're not respecting your friend at all.
Yeah. Talking about manufacturing, making it happen, like the previous story, like this, Leslie did all these horrible things to OP, like horrible things.
Yeah.
They're all aware of. And it's like, and Leslie's like, but I've done the work. It's like, well, what kind of work? You're doing financial saving. That's really cool. That's really awesome. But you also
you lied to him. You hid this for years.
Man.
So he's within his right to not want to be with you.
Absolutely.
And your friends should absolutely respect that. That's why if I'm OP, I accept that these circumstances came about when I was with someone. I let them fully, finish and end, and I close that chapter, and I likely move on with maybe some new friends that respect my wishes.
Yeah.
Weddings are always that like moment, or not always.
It really tests everything.
It can be a test.
All right, our next story.
Dang, no update.
An
No more
update to an
updates.
update would have been crazy.
Oh wait, yeah.
It happens. It happens. Am I the asshole for leaving Our first story, my boyfriend, who's 22, ate all the jalapeno poppers I made before I, 21-year-old woman, even got one. This was posted yesterday, as of right now, and it was posted to Relationship Advice. Tonight, I, a 21-year-old woman, cooked dinner for my boyfriend of almost 2 years, 22-year-old man, and me. I made a main dish and some jalapeno poppers as an appetizer, 8 total. I was really looking forward to them because I haven't had them in a while. We sat down to watch a movie, and I was still getting settled and hadn't started eating yet. Over the next 15 minutes, he ate all 8 of the poppers. When I went to grab one, the plate was completely empty. I didn't get a single one. I asked why he didn't leave me any, and he said, "You didn't say you wanted any." I was kind of surprised because I made the whole meal for both of us, so I thought it was obvious they weren't just for him. He said I'm overreacting because they're just snacks, and he was hungry. I feel annoyed because 1, I took the time to make them, and 2, it didn't even occur to him to leave me one. But now I'm wondering if I'm blowing this out of proportion or if this is a sign he can be inconsiderate sometimes. Is this maybe a sign that he doesn't consider my feelings sometimes?
Damn.
My initial thoughts, green flag, he likes your cooking. Red flag, everything else.
Yeah.
You don't eat all the, that's like just common etiquette with appetizers. You don't eat all the appetizers. You gotta leave one you gotta take Trevor, what are you thinking? You guys are not doing this again.
Just try it. I can't. You couldn't hold it.
When did you guys communicate
Well,
this?
sat down.
He just looked right at me and said, "What do you think?" He knew.
Damn it.
He knew.
I wanted to do it once.
I feel like we did it.
I think your problem is you're trying to do this with Trevor, and he broke too
I would never do it without Trevor. It's our bit.
He just looked right. He knew we were doing it. He looked right
He
at
knew,
me and
he
said,
knew.
"Trevor, what do you think?"
Yeah. Okay. We have opinions about it.
I was wondering why you guys didn't raise the flags at all.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, I can go either way.
Okay. Yeah. I was kind of fascinated. I'm like, oh, you guys are struggling with this one?
Pretty clean.
I'm like, this one's about appetizers, so I don't know.
And I'm sorry.
know what's
next
going on
next time
here.
we're gonna get him.
We're gonna get him on the 3rd time, and it's gonna be great.
We gotta go a couple of videos without doing it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Get him.
Yeah, you guys did it way too soon.
Yeah. But anyway,
I was gonna agree. Green flag, likes her cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that shows.
Very nice, very fun, a compliment.
Clearly it is an inconsiderate thing to do, but I don't think that it's like a big, like, whoa, waving red flag. Like, I think it's something you have a conversation about and you're like, hey, that didn't make me feel good. I would have liked it if you left some for me.
I don't know if I would like, the conversation, sure, but I think like not even knowing that is like a little worrisome. I'd be like,
sorry, continue.
no, I just would be like a little like, you didn't notice how much space you just took up and you didn't leave room for me.
There's the added layer of like, it's not like you're at a restaurant and you ordered. It's like, dude, you ate all those. And it's like, oh, well, we'll just order more.
Yeah.
But she cooked this.
Yeah.
It sounds like he didn't even help. Eating all the poppers, a little bit of it's a red flag, a little bit. But there's still some innocence to that possibly.
Yeah.
But she calls him out. She goes, dude, you ate all of them.
Yeah.
And his reaction is, you're overreacting, which telling someone they're overreacting is a red flag.
100%.
It almost always is, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know there's situations in life where we overreact, that's possible, but he's not even stopping to think about what just happened. He's just jumping to it. And he says they're just snacks. That's diminishing what she just cooked.
Or just diminishing how she feels.
And how hard, I've never made jalapeno poppers. Are they a generally easy thing to make?
Yeah,
like for the average person?
What's the pop?
I don't know what a jalapeno popper is.
Trevor of Mythical
I thought it
Kitchen
was
doesn't
a
know
fried-
jalapeno
I'm
poppers?
kidding. I know what they are.
Okay.
It's a cheese-filled jalapeno fried.
Fried, yeah. Usually you fry them or you can bake them. But yeah, it's like you kind of take like a cream cheese filling with stuff in it, put it inside a jalapeno, and
What makes it a popper?
well, the pop is the cheese. When you bite into the jalapeno, the
cheese.
cheese is popping into
Got
your
it.
mouth,
Got
sort of
it.
splooging.
But it's not nothing.
jalapeno
you know?
splooger.
Yeah, there you go.
Guy who uses splooge when talking about food. Red flag.
But it's not nothing, and I don't like his reaction is what I really think is the red flag.
100%. I
'Cause-
think like.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, I think you're right. The reaction, I think like, yeah, him eating all of it, it's inconsiderate and dumb. It's like a dumb thing to do.
Yeah. Right.
But the reaction and his response is definitely what's like, woo. Yeah.
It's like, haven't you been in those situations where you're sharing a dish with like a friend or a partner or something, and someone kind of clearly is kind of dominating, but like I feel like just even a little like, sorry, I'm going to town on these, makes me go like, oh, you're acknowledging that you're taking up more space than me, and this is a shared plate? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I just
so
need you to.
true.
I need
It's
one.
so true.
I need you to just be like, sorry, I didn't eat today, or like, just say that you know you're not taking up, you're not giving me the other half, and I'm fine.
I one time at Outback Steakhouse ate all the shrimp scampi.
Dude, it happens, man. We've all been there.
A shared scampi,
It wasn't shrimp scampi. It was
shrimp cocktail.
this is like a very Outback Steakhouse dish.
Dude, you're like,
where it's
I
just
ate the
like,
Shrimp on a
but it
horse?
was just like 6 shrimp. And I think it got brought, and I was like, oh, it's far less shrimp than I thought. So I think in my head, I was like, this can't be all
Like
of it.
prawns.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna bring out like the second part of this. So I kind of just like ate all 6 shrimp. And then like my friend who had ordered it with me was like, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Hold on. And when in a restaurant have you ever gone
The second part. I was thinking the same thing.
second part?
Outback Steakhouse works in mysterious ways.
They don't go, here's act
still
one
don't
of
know-
the bloomin'
we
onion. And then here's act 2 of the bloomin'
I
onion.
was 18. I didn't know how the world worked.
Dude, I thought they were bringing out the second part, man.
It was
thought they were
many
bringing out Act
years
2.
ago. I'd never been to Outback. I didn't know how they did things down under.
Dude, the shrimp said to be continued, so I thought.
I had the intermitch, went to the
It's
bathroom.
wicked for good, man. Come on. Give it a chance.
Dude, that's the funniest
Like, I'm so
thing
sorry.
ever.
I ate all the spaghetti because I thought another spaghetti was coming.
Look, man.
That's so good.
I don't know what my logic was. That's all I can remember that I like. At least I said. I can't remember if I believed it
At
or
least
not.
you said it though.
I said. I felt bad. And I was like, look, I said, I'll order another one and I will pay for it. And I,
Sorry, dude. I'm gonna be like, dude, I thought there was a second part coming
dude,
out.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, waitress,
man.
I finished my prime rib. Is the second prime rib
rib?
coming?
Is the other half?
Oh God, you know Maggiano's used to have this thing for a while.
I wish you were about to tell me that they do this thing.
No,
they're like, yeah, they do
literally,
this thing where they bring a part
basically,
2.
for a while, it's take a pasta, leave a pasta, order a pasta, leave it, take a pasta.
Oh, so it's so crazy.
You know, but one's for home, one's for home.
No, but
And it
you're
was
saying
so
the second one is coming.
You'd be like, I'll get the fettuccine and fuck it. We'll do the lasagna for tomorrow. It was so nice.
That's insane. Comments on this. It is implied you wanted some. You cooked them. If you didn't want any, you would have said, go ahead and eat them. I made them for you. They're not my favorite. Or something like that. I'd call him out on this one. Make sure he apologizes. Truly apologizes. 4,000 upvotes. Someone said, it's not just that he ate them all, which is rude enough by itself. The actual problem, in my opinion, is that when you asked him about it, he turned it back around on you. Acted like it was your fault because you hadn't called dibs. Who does that for a shared meal? And said you're overreacting. It's emotionally immature that he couldn't take accountability for a mistake as small as this. It illustrates his poor character, and that is what I'd dump him for. Damn. Someone said, I hate when people jump to break up with them, divorce them, etc. on Reddit, but I would break up with him over that. My ex-husband was this way, and it never got better. He is selfish, he doesn't consider you, he's rude, and it won't change. You're young, please don't make this mistake of wasting your life with someone who can't even do the most basic things like sharing the food that you made. It sounds like a lot to jump to that, but it makes me wonder why this person, for something so trivial as like, oh, he ate all the jalapeno poppers, you went to writing this out on Reddit to hear other people's opinions. And that makes me question what else is going on.
Yeah.
Like, is this a pattern?
Yeah.
Because if this is a pattern, that's a pattern of not considering you.
Yeah.
And then that reaction to being called out is just really not considering you. And it's like, hey, that type of behavior, if he's not aware of it, and he doesn't feel bad about it, will continue to grow into other parts of your life.
Yeah. Oof. That is, I think that's just like a by the book red flag.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Oh. Our next story is a Halloween story.
Yay.
And this is but this is also very fall festive story here. All right. Am I the asshole? October 29th of 2020.
Okay.
Would I be the asshole if I put a birthday hat on my neighbor's pumpkin? Okay.
Well, it is
Because it's been out for a year.
I share a porch. I share a porch with one neighbor who is notorious for not cleaning up after herself or her kids. For example, one time there was a broken longboard sitting right in front of their door that they would step over every day to get into their unit. For 7 months, they just ignored it until one day I asked the oldest kid, who's 15, a 15-year-old boy, to please clean it up. He's a good kid and instantly threw it away. I told him thank you, and that was that. Now, I know I could have cleaned it up myself, but I don't want to assume that they didn't want it. I don't know, maybe it had sentimental value? Plus, I constantly clean up the shared porch, throwing away trash, picking up cigarette butts, sweeping, clearing cobwebs. I have known her to sweep the porch all of one time in the 6 years she has lived there. Last year, October 2019, I bought several small sugar pumpkins and placed them on my porch next to my jack-o'-lanterns. After Halloween, I threw all of them away in an unused wooded area next to my apartment complex so they could decompose. The next day, I found one of these sugar pumpkins back on the porch outside of her door. I know that it was one I had bought because of the particular markings on it. Okay, weird, but whatever. I'm glad someone is enjoying it. I figured she would throw it away after Thanksgiving, then after Christmas, then after New Year's. Well, it's now been a year and the pumpkin is still there. It is nasty. It looks like it has practically melted into the porch. Oh. She has put Halloween decorations all around it and still hasn't cleaned it up. I think it's gross, but left it there on principle because I'm tired of cleaning up after a grown woman. We work opposite shifts now, so I never see her. I also don't have her phone number because she is constantly changing it. I was thinking of leaving her a note asking her to please clean it up, but I'm worried it will somehow come across as rude. So I think I might have a little fun with it. I'm considering putting one of those little pointy birthday hats on it and a sign saying happy first birthday over it. Personally, I think it would be hilarious and get the point across, but my husband thinks we should just suck it up and clean it up. Again, I don't want to do so out of principle. So Reddit, would I be the asshole if I celebrated the pumpkin's first birthday? Okay, we have a photo of, I guess, the pumpkin.
Yes.
Oh my God, I bet it's disgusting.
It's basically gone.
That is disgusting. That is so gross.
Oh, that ruined the yard.
It's stained the concrete, probably.
I hate to say it, like, I would be someone who would end up cleaning up because I'm like, well, that's a health hazard for all of us. I'm like, that's what's coming out of that now.
And why is it not, hey, the pumpkin's rotting and it smells a little weird. Could you clean that up?
Yeah,
Also,
I mean, that's what it's like hopefully they would listen and do that.
What's worse than a pumpkin rotting in front of your door is a pumpkin rotting in front of your door holding a sign with a hat on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you put that, that's not going away either.
No.
Like that's going to be there for a long time.
I can't believe they had a broken longboard right in front of their door and they would just step over it for 7 months.
That feels like a curse.
It does feel like a curse.
It also just feels like, really? Like, it took 1 second when he pointed it out to the kid. The kid was like, oh yeah, I'll just throw it away. It's like, nowhere along the line for 7 months. That was an inconvenience.
And I'm like a literal true Libra, where it needs to, if I clean it up, it's not fair. Like I get it. It's not fair. But you have to keep, but I'm like, you have to take matters into your own hands. You have no personal relationship to this person besides just living next to them. You can't tell them that they need to be better. You can't, you know what I mean? Like it's not.
I'm straight up, I'm the type of person that I'm gonna like text them, hey, do you mind if I throw this away for you? Or like, I will go ahead and do it. And I'll be like,
and you'll
hey,
always be doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the point.
Because realistically, it should be like, hey, you need to do that. But some people just friggin' don't, man.
And especially if those messes just disappear to those types of people, they never really learn the lesson.
Yeah, but I tell them, I'm like, hey, I cleaned up your longboard, or like, I cleaned out the fridge, or like I did the dishes, or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna do it and tell you, hey, I did this.
But you're gonna hope that you saying that will somehow make that
I
change.
hope, and it never does.
And it doesn't, because clearly they're not bothered by mess.
No.
Like, that's the problem, right? It's like, it's one thing if someone is also bothered by mess, but then they're like, but you need to clean it up.
Yeah.
It's like, but they clearly, I don't know what's going on, where something could be so disgusting right in their area, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, are you not bothered by this? Like, so OP got rid of these pumpkins, and his neighbor got one of those pumpkins, put it on their porch, and then let it rot there forever.
So that's his pumpkin?
You know what? It is technically his. Well, yes. I mean, obviously he threw it out, and then they grabbed it. So,
but that's his pumpkin.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's not even really a pumpkin anymore.
No.
It's a mess of mold and disgusting.
It makes me weirded out that they went into the trash and repurposed something.
I think it was in the woods.
It was in the woods, which is still.
I know, but they don't clean. It feels like just not a.
Also, you went into the woods to get I don't know.
They went and got it after Halloween.
I
don't know.
Maybe I'm still in the other story, but I do feel like this is also a curse. And that's not good. And they're doing something funky in that apartment.
I like that.
I think, unfortunately, I would not want to see the inside of their house.
Oh, hell no.
Like, the verdict is not the asshole. I mean, he's not the asshole for. He could put a hat and a sign.
I don't think it's going to do much.
He could go way further, and I'd be like, "You're not the asshole." You could leave a sign on their door.
Yeah.
You could knock and confront them and be like, "This front porch is disgusting. I understand we share this porch, and like technically this is your home, sort of like, but come on, this is a shared space. This is a health hazard for all of us." Comments, not the asshole, and you can always claim ignorance if she tries to start crap. I'm assuming you live in town, so while you would be the most obvious / likely culprit, the hat could have been placed there by any neighbor, mail carrier, delivery driver, etc., because I'm sure you're not the only one who has taken notice. Someone said, not the asshole, I'm willing to bet she wouldn't even notice if you put a hat on it. Give it a day or two with the hat for a good chuckle. Someone said, you would be the asshole. I realize you're frustrated, but you're substituting passive-aggressive bullshit for just having it out with your gross neighbor. Why are you cleaning their half of the porch anyway? Put a mental line between their half and your half and be done with it. You're going to create problems for yourself if you do the birthday hat routine anyway. So why not just do the adult thing and talk to the person directly? Either way, it will be a shit show. So just get it over with instead of being childish. I don't know. I agree with go talk to them, but I also think I agree with the other comment. I don't think they're going to even notice.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm saying. It's like that sign's gonna be there.
He could start dumping his trash on their porch, and I think they'd be like, "Oh, I didn't notice."
Yeah, literally. I think if they put a whole birthday, I don't know, bunch of birthday stuff.
Update. He put the birthday stuff on it, and now with different angles, you can really see how gross that pumpkin is.
Oh, it's catty as though. That's pretty catty.
That is disgusting. Wait, can I see it again?
The pumpkin's disgusting, though.
Is that just green goop?
You know what this is?
No, Shane.
This is me after a shoot block when it's someone's birthday.
This is wrong. That is not right.
Happy birthday!
That's Resident Evil.
That is Resident
It is
Evil.
Resident
That's
Evil.
Resident Evil right there.
Looks like Goosebumps slime.
But also I don't know. The happy birthday thing is...
It's now seeing it in person, I'm like,
It's pretty.
he has a balloon. He didn't say he was gonna have a balloon.
The balloon
And that changed things for you?
A balloon and then a sign and all this stuff. It's also really funny.
It's funny, but it's also just like, Jesus, dude. I don't know.
I like it.
It's funny. It's smart. It's like witty.
Yeah, it's good. It's whatever.
Is there another update?
No.
What?
That was it. It was
I
They
wanna
probably
know what
didn't even
they thought.
notice.
They just did it. They're probably not going to notice.
And they
they had
probably
a
didn't even-
longboard in front of their door that they stepped over for 7
They
months.
probably didn't even
They're
remember
not
that it
gonna
was
notice.
their pumpkin. That
They,
it wasn't.
they probably have no idea.
Literally, they're probably like, who put a birthday hat on the pumpkin outside? Yeah.
Our next story comes from Relationship Advice. This was posted January 11th, 2025. So earlier this year.
We could put a birthday hat on it. That's good.
That was awesome.
This is a 26-year-old woman. She masterclass.com/pitreddit. Back to the show. Update. All right, 1 month later.
Okay. Lot can happen in a month.
What do we think? He was cheating?
I think, yeah.
I
yeah.
feel pretty confident in that bet.
But I don't know if she'll
If she'll
figured
find
it
out.
But I don't think they're together.
Oh, well,
I
yes, certainly
think the mechanic is back.
Oh, back from the dead.
And back from the dead. And he chases the husband around the house. And once the husband's like in the corner, the zombie says like, "The nudes were good," and then just like leaves. And the husband's like, "Oh!" and there's a heart attack and
Yeah.
dies.
That's good.
All right.
Roll credits.
I like that.
Backstory. For months, my husband has been suspicious that I'm cheating, even though I've never even messaged another man since before our first date. He snooped on my phone and found a message from 16 years ago, 10 years before we got together, where I was short of money, so I sent a mechanic some nudes in lieu of payment for supplying and fitting an alternator. He called me all sorts of names, and I got mad back and said I'll never trust him, and I think he's projecting. On to the update, and like many of you suggested, he was projecting, and he's the one who's cheating.
Oh, poor thing.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
That sucks.
I left for my sister's for a few days when I wrote that post, driving past a Premier Inn near her house and saw his car outside. Waited by it for 3 hours where he eventually emerged with another woman. He said it was the first time and he thought we'd split up. She said to him, "What are you talking about and who is this?" referring to me. He literally ran off like a coward. I spoke to this woman who turned out to be lovely, and she said they'd been seeing each other for over a year.
Ooh,
there
no,
it is.
don't.
There it
That
is.
sucks.
He told her he was living with his religious parents after leaving his wife, so that's why they can never go back to his place and had been staying in hotels. She was such a lovely young woman, and I ended up having to console her and took her home myself. As for us, I'm back at home, and he is now back at his parents, who were very disappointed in him when they heard the news and have been lovely to me. I've started divorce proceedings, but that'll be about a year away, I'd imagine.
So he's just a time traveler. Because he got his timeline mixed up, because now he's living with his parents.
Yeah, he
And
is living with his
and he
religious
divorced
parents
his wife.
He's
or
spoken
got
into
a divorce.
truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just messed up the timeline. guys.
Right.
That's really
That's
what
how he went 16 years back in time to read those messages.
That's
It
right.
happens to the best of us.
What if he killed the mechanic? I think I found my smut book to write.
Time. Yeah, I can't be too shocked by
No.
this. The timeline adds up that for a few months he's been suspicious of her. It's like he started cheating, and then it's just like,
Yep.
For a year.
I've heard, I don't know the logistics or like the psychology behind it, but I've heard that when people cheat, they grow resentful of the person they're cheating on. And I'm like, that's so interesting how that works, but that seems to be what happened here.
Yeah.
Like he lost his mind, right? Like it poisons you.
And I think he probably was looking for an out, and then if he could
Yeah.
blame it on her, then that would put him in maybe a more favorable position for the divorce.
Yeah.
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 I
Not
think-
anymore.
Yeah. My favorite genre of Reddit story, if it involves cheating, is like, I met the other person and actually they were sick and we high five all the time. I'm like, yeah! Like I
It's
love
very
that.
nice that she did not blame her, because this woman didn't know.
No.
And hopefully this other woman is not going to stay with him either.
Well, I would imagine not.
Yeah, it
'Cause she
sounds
has
like
also
not.
been cheated on for a year.
Yes, correct. Comments, that was very nice of you to console her. Please be sure to tend to your own emotions as well. Gotta look out for number one. OP said, to be honest, I was already 80% certain I was going to divorce him after the name calling and snooping, so this didn't devastate me as much as it normally would. Someone said, I really hope his mother and father know that he abandoned the girl he conned into a relationship at the motel and that you were kind enough to take her home. What a man. OP said, I told them he abandoned a 23-year-old 30 miles from her home. Talk about an age gap.
You know what I was about
got
to say?
the age gap.
When she said lovely young woman, I went, because I was like, God, she sounds like she's talking about like a 24-year-old.
He's straight up doing the midlife crisis thing.
He really did.
He's 40, dating a 23-year-old. Yeah, brother.
He did it. He did it.
He did it.
And now he's alone.
Well, no, he's not alone. He's with his parents.
Oh.
Living with his parents.
Croissant in hand, I was with my parents. Next story. Am I the asshole for being upset with my $150 engagement ring? My fiance is quite well off, and while I don't make as much as him, I certainly would not be struggling on my own. He rotates between a few very expensive watches that he wears to work, and while we have a good grasp on financial literacy, we aren't shy about spending for the important parts of life. We openly share finances, so I know he isn't secretly in debt or any such nonsense. The ring is nice and understated, but more of a nice stacker than an engagement ring to show off. The stone, which I'm doubtful is a diamond, is quite small. It is not an heirloom. When friends or family get engaged, there is always the excitement in sharing the news, and inevitably someone will ask to see the ring, and then everyone coos over it, and it's a good time. When I showed mine, the mood got awkward, and they feigned excitement just long enough until it was okay to change the topic. This is not a knock on them. They're just terrible liars.
That's a good one.
I would like to make clear that I am not expecting a 3-month salary ring or an over-the-top wedding. However, this is a piece I will be wearing daily for decades and is largely considered a symbol of his love. I know not all feel this way, but we do, or at least I thought we did. But I really don't think I'm out of line for thinking of it as a long-term investment piece given the amount of wear it will see and the sentimentality behind it. Surely it is worth more than a gaming console. That's not as much as a gaming console. Gaming console is twice as much as that, man. They ask, am I the asshole here?
Interesting.
No, I'm so curious. Did they talk about it?
That's literally what I was like.
Communication.
What was the ring convo?
Yeah.
There's got to be a ring convo.
Because if if you have a ring convo and she's like, I want a ring pop, and he's like, okay, ring pop, and then you both are happy about the ring pop, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you have a conversation and you set an expectation and he either doesn't meet it or doesn't want to, or he's like, well, I feel like you should not even care.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like the wording at the end there, she was like, I thought we had the same opinions on this.
Right.
Maybe she thought they had the same opinions on spending in general, but maybe he had some sort of different perspective when it comes to the ring. I'm not sure.
At the beginning, she says he rotates expensive watches.
He has expensive watches.
Uh-oh, not the watch costing more than the... I'm just kidding.
I mean,
That's
the watches
inevitable.
definitely cost more
Yeah.
if she's saying he has expensive watches. It certainly adds a layer to it of like, okay, he spends money like that on himself. You know, it's like, would you want to spend that on your partner?
But I thought they said they will splurge on experiences or
Yeah.
vacations or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
what happened here?
Yeah, where's the splurge?
It's more.
And like, is this a pattern? Like, does he usually maybe not really buy lavish things when it comes to her birthdays and things like that? I guess if I was in her shoes, that's what I'd be more mindful of.
Yeah.
Like, is he more reserved when it comes to spending on me? Is that maybe an issue we'll have when we're married?
Yeah.
Or when we want kids, or when there are more important, that's where my line of thinking
Yeah.
We read a story where very similar, where the fiance got her a ring, OP a ring, and it was off of Temu, and it was like
Yeah, it was like $40 maybe
it was
max.
like $40 maybe, And we all just kind of agreed, like, that ring's not going to last very long at all.
No, like apparently it
stain
was
your skin.
supposedly it was a big moissanite gemstone, but like whatever carat gold was on there, like I think someone had looked into it, like that gold would have gone a gust of wind. It would have been, it would have been gone.
All the specks come off.
Yeah,
Right.
and then your finger's green and.
They share finances, so they know that their financial situation. I don't think it's, and she's saying it's not about an expensive ring, but it is about, like, you are going to wear this ring every day.
For me, it's also, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Like if I was dating someone who maybe struggled a little bit financially and they got me a $150 ring, I'd be like, well, if you don't make that much, that's so much. I'd be
Right.
so grateful.
Right.
But she knows he has the money to spend more on such an important like gift that he's giving her that's going to signify their love and their union. That's the part that I'm weird about. Like, she can see how much he makes, so
Right.
I don't understand where he's coming at it from.
It's the thought that counts, right? Because if it was an heirloom that he didn't spend money on, but he's like, oh, this is my grandmother's ring or something, that would mean just
Right, but
as
then
much.
what's the thought?
There's just the amount of importance
Yeah.
that he puts on it, but it kind of makes it sound like this was a bit of a throwaway for him.
And why would that be the case?
Right, and she said it didn't look like it was a diamond at all.
She doesn't think it's a real diamond, but it's small and just
She's
which
called
is
it a
fine.
stacker, which is whoa.
That's
all right.
that's a phrase. But I know plenty of people who are married, and I feel like everybody has a very different story of what they wanted out of a ring. And I know plenty of people whose rings are very inexpensive because they talked and they agreed, like, I don't want that.
This is why you go ring shopping.
I
we
want
can
this.
be on the same page.
But there's still like an agreement between them of like the significance, and that's
Yeah.
what's important. But it sounds like they are on very different pages, which is scary when you're engaged. Verdict, not the asshole. Comments. Some are calling you shallow, but you've made it clear that you're not asking for anything super expensive, just something a step above costume jewelry, especially given your comments that he also has a few nice watches he wears, etc. I don't think you're shallow or an asshole for wanting something nicer. At the same time, I don't think he's the asshole for getting you what he got. What's clear is that you guys had zero communication about the cost or style of the ring before it was bought, even though you are open enough about your finances to share them. This speaks more to problems inherent in your relationship than the ring itself. You need to talk to him about your concerns and, if that's important to you, contribute to the cost of a nicer ring. OP responded to that saying, we had briefly talked about overall style, and he has access to my jewelry box to know the stuff I typically wear. As the price of the ring wasn't very important to me, the budget for it was never really discussed, which I see as a mistake now, but I didn't realize that this could be a problem. We will be talking about this for sure, but I know this can be a touchy subject and wanted an objective eye on it first. Someone else said, not the asshole, I think you need to communicate ASAP and find out the reasoning behind the ring. It's not always about the actual money, but about the message it sends. To you, he's saying that he might not think you're worth spending more money on. Or it could be completely different in his mind, but you won't know until you talk to him. Engagement rings are a significant statement in our society as much as people want to think otherwise. Plus, this is a good way to figure out if you share similar values around money, etc.
That's a good comment.
Yeah, that is very good.
OP responded to that, saying, I suspect it was his way of seeing if I was marrying him or his money. But
That's
it just
what I
comes.
was thinking too. But
Yeah.
also, why are you testing
Another-
someone via an engagement
Yeah,
ring?
we're getting
Like,
engaged.
shouldn't you be sure that I care about you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like tests in relationships.
I know.
No.
but it just comes off as insecure and is quite hurtful for him to bring that into what should be an entirely happy moment. We will be communicating more on this, but sometimes it helps to see what strangers think before going into a tricky conversation, so I can better see both sides and not act so emotional when it's all going down. Lastly, someone said, info. How do you know it cost $150? Did you know he was going to propose? My wife knew I was going to propose because we talked about marriage. My wife loved her engagement ring because we talked about what she wanted. I had her look at hundreds of rings online and tell me what she liked/didn't like about each one so I could find a ring she liked within my budget. After 5 years, she still talks about how beautiful her ring is. OP responded saying, we share our finances and I saw the charge on the bank statement. I didn't know what it was at the time. Nothing is ever abbreviated normally. But looking back, it was definitely the ring. I knew he was going to propose and I tried not to hound him with the ring ideas, but he should have had a decent idea the general style I like. I still think, like, you know, you can never communicate too much. I think it should be laid out.
Yes.
Like, unless you're someone who loves a surprise more than anything, like you should really talk about it.
And rings can be very different. Like the styles and everything. Like the way me and Shane did it was like I found like 10 links and like sent them to him. And I was like, if he picks any of those, it's cool because he picked it.
And then there's still kind of a surprise.
Yes,
But you know it's something you'll like.
Yes.
Oh.
Very that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I was a little about the fact that she was seeking other people's objective opinions in a situation that to me is super subjective. All that matters when it comes to an engagement ring is what you and your partner decide on. Whether you want it to be, again, a ring pop or $10,000, whatever is really up to what you guys decide and communicate on.
That's kind of true. I do feel like everything with an engagement is, it's a test in a way, but it's more of just communication of how well you know each other and how much you respect each other and how important each other are to one another. And for her, this was not fitting that. So it requires a conversation.
Yeah, it sounds so. She is suspicious that he's seeing if she's marrying him for his money or not.
that's
Like,
the
is she gonna get
case.
upset? I mean, I feel like you don't have to throw a fit. I'm leaving you. But just kindly talk to him and be like, hey, I noticed. And of course, like I don't need a ring to be $1 million, but I'm curious why you chose this one, and just let him do the talking and see from there where it goes.
Yeah.
That and like even before that being like, so what inspired this ring?
Yeah.
So like tell me the story of this ring.
Haha, this ring is so great. So like what was going on with it? What's the deal? Well, we're gonna find out because we have an update.
Okay.
Because you were reading her replies in the comments, and I was like, oh, there's no update. I would be so dissatisfied.
Let's
This
go.
is a good episode, guys. Thank you.
Amazing.
Yes.
All right. He came home and we were settling down around dinner. I started the conversation with, honey, I'd like to talk about the ring. And before I could finish, he just blew up. Started yelling, finally, and how I'd ruined everything by waiting so long. To be brief, he bought a shitty ring from a jeweler who got bad reviews so that when I got upset over it, he could dump me under the guise that I was a gold digger. He has apparently been having an affair. Turns out COVID had shortened his work hours, not extended, with a younger model that he's earned, but knew that breaking things off when everyone loved me so much would hurt his optics, so he had to make it my fault. He knew that leaving this pariahship would gain him sympathy, and there was a lot of rhetoric that clearly wasn't his own words, but something he was parroting from what I highly suspect is from a much too influential work friend that I've had disagreements with in the past. Changes I had attributed to work stress are glaringly obvious to me now as symptoms of something more malicious under the surface, and I feel really ashamed I didn't see things more clearly earlier or wasn't somehow able to head things off before they got this far. I won't be sticking around to dig any deeper, but I know my now ex-fiance would not have done and said the things he did without being pushed from bad influences behind the scenes. This doesn't mean I forgive him. I think he is incredibly weak and feeble-minded for letting this happen to us. But I also doubt I'll be contacting many of our mutual friends as the dust settles. I left in the middle of his tirade around the 15-minute mark and am staying at my mother's. I haven't cried yet, and I think I'm still waiting for it, all to suddenly make sense, but I know logically it might not ever. Thank you to everyone who responded to my post and offered your thoughts. I don't think anyone could have predicted what was going to happen from the information I gave.
The way she dodged a bullet, though.
Yeah.
That is crazy. When you first said, I was waiting for you to bring it up, the first thing that came to my mind was, that was a prank ring. Here's the real one.
I thought so too.
That was not at all what happened. Oh my God.
No, it was a prank affair.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Also, is it not even crazier that he unveiled everything?
Yeah.
On one hand, great closure for her. I'm happy in that regard. But on the other hand, psychotic.
100%. It was like a villain monologue.
It's like, why did you wait so long to bring it up? I was gonna break up with you because I was gonna pretend that you were a gold digger.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What
I
in
mean,
the world?
it's very blatant. It's very odd in that way. But I have heard when people have affairs, it leads to this weird thing where the person who's cheating builds resentment for their partner that they're cheating on. I don't remember the exact logistics of it.
Well,
But
because if you continue to get away with it, like you are sitting with those feelings, right? And like
it's yeah, like
And they're projecting that.
it just messes you up, right? It
Yeah.
just messes you up. And so he got to a point where he was just like, oh my God, like he views her as a burden, sadly.
Oh my God, I think it's one of those things where like, I've sometimes seen instances or been in instances where people get upset at you for like wanting to be nice, kind of, or like being chill with it. I think that's where it's coming from when he's like, you took so long to bring it up. And every day there's like this crazy voice in the back of his mind where he's like, oh, look at her being all nice. No, literally.
No, so
Honestly,
He'll tell me kooky things like that. I'm like, therapy, please. When,
Right.
like, I think that person is genuinely just trying to like not be problematic, go about their day,
Yeah.
and like, oh, they think they're so good, being
Yeah.
nice.
100%.
So tragic with those types of situations. Like, sounds like she really loved him.
Yeah.
She cared about him, and here he is.
She didn't even want to bring it up until she like got other people's opinions and was like, am I being crazy?
Yeah, it's interesting. He sounds explosive, so maybe she, she's checking, like, hey, should I poke the bear?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see. That makes sense then.
Yeah, but sounds like it sounds done, obviously.
Yeah.
That took a turn I could have never imagined.
Yeah, bullet dodge, but also she kind of was in the thick of it. Like an affair happened, and she's just like, okay, I'm out.
Right.
Like, thank goodness, the timing of it all. But
I'm at least glad she knows, like, one, totally not her fault. Two, she has nothing to be ashamed of. And three, in a way, it's better it ended here and now than actually getting
Totally.
married. But also, like, so evil of him to drag her through the excitement of getting engaged, to then get her a bad ring, to then end things while having an affair. That's insane.
Yeah, but he wanted the story. He wanted to be the victim.
he's like, because my family loves you, but I don't.
Yeah.
To go that far for it, holy.
Yeah.
People do it up.
Maybe what is with these rich people with the villain arc? Like he's so rich, and then it reminds me of the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 movie where the monologue takes that really dark turn, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
The
whoa.
like the weird zoom out, zoom in
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Scary.
They think they're the main character. I
Yeah.
need to make myself like best.
Hey, Shane from a future.
Okay.
Today I f***ed up passing gas on the dance floor.
Okay.
Not really Halloween.
It happens.
Well, Halloween has a lot of dancing.
A lot of dancing.
I think parties.
Okay, so what? You farted during the Monster Mash.
I feel like
So what? So what?
that was.
I
the
think we've
monster.
all farted during the Monster Mash.
That's part of the actual Monster Mash, right? I'm a female in my mid-30s. Last night, I went out for a Halloween dance party. I worked really hard on my costume. I was the perfect combination of warm and slutty, and I was excited to strut my stuff.
Warm.
And slutty.
Probably
warm.
wherever they're
Warm,
at.
yeah.
They're probably like in a colder climate.
Oh, got it.
Warm.
Got it,
So like,
got it.
Oh, you meant like hot? Like
I was just like, huh? Yeah.
yeah. The way that this bar is set up is that there is a main level upstairs, and then you can walk downstairs to go to the dance area. It's a pretty small place, so it gets crowded. I had taken some mushrooms earlier in the evening, and I was feeling good. At some point in the night, I had to cut the cheese. I thought it would be a small one. I thought I could just crop dust it, but it was the most silent, deadly, toxic, foul stink bomb of my life.
I'm so sorry. Can we hold? What's crop dust?
Crop dusting is when you kind of like move through a space, so you like kind of like you're gonna fart, but you're gonna keep on the move so that
So you
you're
can
not
be
standing.
associated with
so
it?
when the smell happens, it's like, oh well, I'm past there.
What's?
Do you know what actual crop dusting is?
No.
It's like when a plane flies over and drops like pesticides or shit.
And then
or,
keeps
like,
going.
And it keeps going.
Yeah, so it drops stuff onto a field, so you're crop dusting.
Angela learning what crop dusting
You
is.
never
amazing.
crop dusting before?
You've
Oh,
crop
yeah.
dusted.
Oh, everyone's
You've
crop
crop-
dusted.
This mother the other day on a live stream goes, she's obsessed with Olaf. I'm so sick of it. I was like, that's more damaging than Tomater.
He's accusing you of liking Olaf, and I'm making fun of you for liking
He's
Tomater.
like, God, she's obsessed with that guy.
She has the plushies and everything.
Shut the f*** up, I down.
You're kind of the Olaf of Smosh. Thanks, dude. Oh, God, sorry. That was a 3-hit combo.
Do you mind if I sit on Bailey's lap? I don't feel comfortable.
Just don't crop dust on your way over there. She's...
This place is a war zone!
Sorry.
Just drive a truck through this, please.
All right. I will say, man, like it's one of the best parts of Disneyland, right? Is like you're walking around all day, you're eating gross foods, and it's like, hey, if you got to fart, like you wait till you're in the zone, you're in the crowd, and it's just like
That's one of the best parts of Disneyland.
It kind of is.
Like so much food, so many good shows.
It is magical.
That's the best part of Disneyland.
You're walking past the line for Star Tours, and it's like, sorry guys, like
have you been to a mall?
I'm giving you guys a little bit of a tour myself.
He goes, I want to get a season pass there so I can fart. Like, what are you talking about? God, I love Disneyland. I can fart wherever I want.
When you're in line for Indiana Jones, there's that rope pull, and you're like, you gotta time it perfectly so you make this.
What?
You guys wouldn't get it.
No, I wouldn't because I don't fart. I sealed my butthole shut.
And I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. At some point in the night, I had to cut the cheese. I thought it would be a small one. I thought I could just crop dust it, but it was the most silent, deadly, toxic, foul stink bomb of my life. The smell from my ass destroyed the dance floor. People cleared out. It was so bad, people thought that someone had an accident on the floor. Like they turned up the lights a little bit to see and make sure that there wasn't a health hazard. Even the DJ made a comment.
No way.
I went upstairs because I couldn't stand the smell of my own ass. I was up there for about 30 minutes, and when I came back down, I could still smell my ass.
Whoa.
It's all anybody could talk about. They thought someone had an accident. I had to play dumb. I was so embarrassed. All right. This reminds me of one of our live shows, unfortunately. It wasn't Tommy.
Oh. I'm thinking of the Tommy VidCon part.
There was a live show. There was a live show we had. It was a Christmas live show where before we went on, we were in our waiting room rehearsal area, and someone farted, and it was so bad that everybody cleared out.
So no, I thought it was Tommy.
It was not Tommy.
I thought it was Ian.
It was not Ian.
It was Jeremy Elder.
I thought we got a confession.
No, it was Jeremy Elder. We got a confession.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Jeremy Elder, Business Casual Podcast. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out.
If we're gonna do him dirty,
We're gonna talk about him farting. Go check out his
if
podcast.
we're gonna do him dirty like that, you gotta go check out his podcast.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
This reminds me of that time that guy ripped ass. Go check out his podcast.
Go check out his podcast. Angela was on an episode. I was on an episode. Corey was on an episode. Anyways, but it's horrendous. It's happened a few times in my life where I'm in a group setting and someone farts and it's unfortunately horrible. And everyone's like, we gotta go. And in those situations, nobody admits to it.
Yeah.
Everyone
there
cleared
have been
the
a
room.
couple times in my life where it happens. And then probably back in elementary school and stuff, that happens. And it's just
the DJ
we should
turning
play
the
Werewolf
lights on.
except
The
it's who
DJ
farted.
commenting on it and the lights being turned up.
The
lights
like,
being
hey, did
turned
someone
up.
pass out? We're just
Yeah.
Also, the fact that she came back 30 minutes later and it was still bad, it's like, hey, maybe something did
Something's
happen.
wrong.
Oh,
Something's
something's
not
wrong,
good.
and it isn't Saint Nick.
Nice. Call back.
From the yeah.
Yeah.
Check it. Wait. Keep on. Hey, they're gonna cut all of us out. Keep on. No. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Hey. It might be on that one. Keep on.
Our audio listeners are like, what the f is happening? Guys, I told you it's Friday evening.
Oh my God. Keep going, just keep going.
One of us has a bad
Oh my God, it's someone fart. Just keep going. Just keep going.
walking.
Keep going.
We have to go to Splash Mountain. Just keep
We
went to Splash
Mountain. All right, they rebuilt it. It's not Splash Mountain anymore. We'll just keep going.
Just keep going. It's like some thing, Moana thing.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah. But it's still called Splash Mountain.
No, Tiana's
They changed
Bayou
the name?
Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Wow.
Who is that lady? Remember, that's the right. It was like, who is that lady? That was,
This is when Angela's like, well, I'm not going to Disneyland now.
who is that lady, Mama? Mama, what?
Chance and I went on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and he just was taken by a woman that was like a
Mama Yay Yay or whatever her name is. I love her.
What was so funny, bro? You kept calling
I was
her.
like, Mama Yay. It's not her name. I don't know what
And
her
you're
name
like,
is.
that's my choir teacher from
No,
middle
it's
school.
my African dance teacher. She reminds me of it. They look just alike. They do. And the vibes are like right there. Like, come on.
Okay.
We had Mama Yay Yay.
And he went, look, it's Mama Yay Yay on the ride. And we were like, who?
I thought I couldn't remember. I confused them.
Comments. Years ago, I was in a big record store with no one else there but the staff. I let a silent but deadly go while I was browsing. It was so bad that I had to move over a couple of aisles. A minute later, 2 teenage girls came into the store and walked right into my cloud and immediately started gagging and coughing. It was hard not to laugh.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay, can I confess something too? I feel
You
like I
fart
have this.
during this
I feel
episode?
like no, I didn't. I have this curse though, where I'm out in public, like I'm at a grocery store, I'm like somewhere, I'm like, okay, I gotta fart a little bit. I'm just gonna like fart really quick. That's when suddenly someone just walks my way, and they're just like, someone happens to be like,
Shania Top from Smosh.
I want to check out this aisle too, and I'm like, no. Yeah.
Someone told me teens don't find farts funny anymore.
I heard that too.
Or was that you that told me that?
God.
No, I didn't say that, but I heard that.
Tech is ruining everything. Just keep going. Just keep. Keep going. Just keep. Keep going.
It's how you look off to nothing.
Keep going. Keep going. Nobody said anything. Nobody. They're gonna cut that all out. Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Crazy.
Keep the ball. Keep the ball up. Keep the ball up. Keep going.
I shared this once before on Reddit. Many years ago, I was at work after a night of drinking. My stomach was seriously rebelling. I waited till the ladies' room was empty, ran in, unloaded the most horrific load, and ran out.
Load.
Maybe 10 minutes later, a coworker innocently asked if I'd been in the ladies' room this morning, to which I innocently replied no. She started ranting so loudly that the entire office got involved discussing it. She said if someone had to do something that disgusting, they should have gone home to go. It was the talk of the office for weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Someone else said, what's a little embarrassment when you can give so many Redditors a good laugh? Yeah.
And that's what we're all here for, guys.
And that's what we're here for. Thank you for clearing the dance floor. Yeah, she did kill the dance floor.
Yeah.
I told
did.
you that story. I think I said it at a live show when my brother had farted in the car, and my dad was so pissed off that he farted in the car, and he kicked him out, made him walk home.
That's awesome.
I still love that your brother ran and jumped and farted in one of your
Yeah.
aunt's faces.
What?
Like my brother was like my babysitter. I don't remember. She was like sitting next, and he was like, "Fart coming," jumped. The second he landed up, boom, down.
That's amazing. Incredible.
Your brother's the Tony Hawk of farting, dude. Like, he's the goat.
No, but how funny is it that we were like 5 houses down, and my brother farted, and my dad was like, "John!" and pulls over, and goes, "Get out!" And my brother was like, "But our house is right there." He goes, "Walk home!"
That's awesome.
And then we were pulling away, and in the rearview mirror, I just see him like.
Oh my God, dude. Oh,
What a holiday.
damn, I can't believe your brother's Bart Simpson, dude.
He is.
Oh, okay. Well, happy holidays.
Happy
holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving, happy fall, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you're having a good holiday season. Hope Halloween was cool. Hope Thanksgiving was cool.
And you know what? Go sit on your husband's bulge.
No. No.
Get your
Keep
pancakes
going.
out.
Just keep going.
Keep going.
the battle of the bulge. Anyway.
Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going.
Just
keep
end the
going.
episode. End the episode.
Okay.
Just say goodbye.
Thank you guys for watching. Let us know what other themes and subreddits you'd like to see, and we'll see you next Saturday. Bye. All right. our final story. Today I f***ed up by introducing my widower dad to my husband's single mom.
Ooh,
And it's Christmas time.
Oh.
And we live in this sweet little town.
And we're going to
And he's a
Applebee's.
prince.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it sounds like he's daddy.
Oh.
Well, we need some photos to confirm.
Okay. Obligatory didn't happen today. My husband and I have been married for 5.5 years now. My husband was raised by a single mom, and my mom passed when I was 16, so each of us only had one parent at the wedding. Our parents met during the wedding planning and quickly discovered how much they had in common and how well they got along. After a few too many glasses of wine, they danced together at the wedding reception. We noticed a little bit of flirtation between them, but didn't think much of it until they started seeing each other regularly after the wedding, going out together for drinks, going on walks together, going fishing together. Even though it was a little weird for us that our parents were ambiguously and later officially dating each other, we truly didn't care because they just seemed so happy. Yesterday, my husband walked his mom down the aisle to meet my dad at the altar. My husband's mom and my dad said their vows and became husband and wife. What? And my husband and I became step siblings. Oh!
You're kidding. You're kidding.
That's. But also, whatever. I guess.
It's so funny because like talk about tradition. It's like, oh, this just all the legal parameters of this is that it's like weird. It's also
It's just, but it's also sweet, but it's also it's just odd. It's just
a
odd.
thing. We gotta sit here and deal with it.
Holy shit.
I'm so glad OP is cool with it.
Yeah, they're like LOL.
Yeah, they
it's
want
great.
their parents to
I'm
be
glad
happy.
they're LOLing through this.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's wow.
That's a reality show.
The priest is like, I don't know what God thinks of this, but hey.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Would you call your wife's dad daddy? No. No. Would you call him dad?
I don't think you have to.
You don't have to change anything.
I think they get to make their own new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because this is
Hey guys, this is a brand new thing.
this is a brand new thing.
This
You
is
can do
a
whatever you
whole
want
new
now.
The world is changing.
This is a whole new thing.
Wow. You know, there's no like blood in the mix.
There's no blood in the mix.
It's just spite.
It just is what it is.
And love is love.
Love is love.
Hey, love is love. It all just is what it is.
I mean,
That's the only response I have.
Only take on this.
I would have loved to go to that wedding.
So we got some comments. On the bright side, it definitely simplifies whose family they see for the holidays.
Nice.
Someone said,
That's some glass half full.
got it. Someone said, you think this is awkward? Just wait until they announce they're expecting your little brother/sister.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I knew
Okay.
it. I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, so OP said, my husband has been jokingly calling me stepsis since the wedding. Now that...
Which is my favorite nickname.
Someone said family tree becomes an oval.
Right. That's what I, yeah.
That's wild.
Wow.
Is there an update?
There's no update.
No
on that.
updates this entire episode? I'm sorry, I'm
I
yelling
know.
at you like you didn't
I
choose.
don't choose them.
Damn.
Wow, these ones were good.
This was quite a fun batch.
These were good.
We're all still in shock at that, like,
We read, like, being full disclosure, we read a lot of stories today where I'm like, man, I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll agree with everything I feel about it when I rewatch this episode. You know, because I'm just like, oh, like, there's so much to think about.
I was just thinking that with the last story, actually. Like, I feel like it was almost an easy response from all of us because everybody was happy. It didn't feel like we necessarily needed to resolve anything.
Yeah.
It was just like, this is what's happening, and we've all been supportive, and so we are kind of naturally like, good if everybody's happy.
Right.
But what if it was presented more as like, what do we do? Do we let this wedding happen? Like,
what inevitably happens with every episode of this show is I will see a comment that like points out just a sentence that I kind of didn't pay attention to, or they'll just be like, well, think about this aspect, and I'm like, oh, that changes my entire view of the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So like, I don't really these are my initial thoughts, but
We're responding in the moment with cameras. We're trying our best to say what we think and feel. And so many times I wish I could have retaken a take. Not that I would, just how I say it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how that person told Penny.
Yeah.
It's like you could say it better or differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have the time to do that.
Luckily, our instincts, I think, are a little bit better than Penny's sibling.
Yeah, I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for being here. This was so much fun.
We're family.
Yeah, we're family.
Family.
No, we're moving.
Family.
Thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts on all of these stories down below, and let us know what other themes and subreddits you want us to cover on this show. And we'll see you next Saturday. Goodbye.
Bye, fam.
Family.
Bye,
fam.
Bye, Daddy.
Family. Whoa. Did you like that? Did you like that?
My boyfriend won't stop curling my hair in my sleep.
Oh.
Okay. Just a little serial killer behavior.
You smell different when you sleep.
My boyfriend is curling my hair in my sleep. How do I confront him?
Get off!
My boyfriend has always been interested in my hair and he likes to watch me curl it, etc. Then he started asking me to curl it, just subtle hints at the beginning, which then evolved. After this going on for a few weeks, it progressed and he became more pushy about it, resulting in lots of arguments. These got progressively worse for a few months. Then recently, probably about 2 weeks ago, I noticed strands of my hair were curled when I woke up in the morning. I've also noticed my curlers have been moved around and are slightly warm when I go to use them. At first, I didn't think much and just put it down to my erratic sleeping habits, but my hair gets progressively more curly every time it happens. I don't know how to confront him about this, as when I tried, he denied and became extremely agitated.
Oh.
If anyone has had similar experiences and or some advice, please share.
Not similar, but I've got advice.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Done deal, man.
It's kind of like what you're saying about like not knowing the baseline, like 19 to 22. I'm assuming that this is probably the first, maybe in the first couple of like, oh, it's a boyfriend that I can actually like stay over the night with, whatever. Like, is it normal that he gets kind of mad about that? It's like, no, bodily autonomy, you didn't consent to any of that, time to go.
Yeah,
This is bad. I thought we heard the worst today. This is the worst. I hate this. I think this man needs to go away and take a long shower and really, I hate him.
Yeah.
No, she said no. It's not your body. Go away. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's
I got too real.
This. I feel like this case cut, dried, and curled.
No. Just cut and dry.
No, yeah, awful. Comments. I don't know what else to say to that one.
Comment. What? Next top comment. What?
Because at the top of this, I was like, I don't want to like kink shame if he's like into girls. But she said no.
Yeah.
And then
Using hot tools.
I don't even care if it's cold, Emily.
Little cold curl?
She doesn't want to do
You
that.
don't like a little cold curl.
You know, you got, if it's a little cold curl, it doesn't even make it
I
better.
love cold curl. No, this guy's got to go. Read a book.
Yeah, can I get a hamburger, a shake, and can I get a side of some cold curls?
We have some curly fries from yesterday. Why do you call them that? I'm like,
You know what I want. All right, comments. Every day I think I cannot be surprised by this app, and every day I am proven wrong.
Me too. Me.
It is shocking.
Up vote.
Someone said, I'm thinking of her dead asleep when he sneakily curls her hair with a comb or hot iron, and it seems hilarious to me. Not to her, though. This is definitely wild. Lastly, someone said, if he became agitated when you tried to confront him, I'd say this should be the end of the relationship.
Yeah.
He is clearly aware that you don't want him to do this, but now does it when you're asleep. Absolutely without your consent. He could be doing other things without your consent. Even if he isn't right now, he could get bolder as he knows you can sleep through the hair curling.
Yeah, like this is so quirky of a weird thing, but at the end of the day, it's just not respect. And it's like we talked about this before with the stories where someone does something to them when they're asleep, or like, you know, like the person sleeping under the, like it's just your safe space, and it's like, this guy's gotta go just like curl his own fucking hair.
Yeah.
Shove the curling iron up his throat.
I like how you switched that mid-sentence. Yeah, switches curling iron.
you should just shove that curling iron right up into the drawer and put it away.
Sorry, we're cutting all of that anyway. Okay.
All right, there's nothing else to say on that one.
That's so scary.
That is awful. All right, our last story.
Please be a ghost. Come on,
I like
man.
just wanted to be a gnome and not a stupid idiot.
No more just creepy dudes.
This last one is a today I f***ed up.
And now I'm dead and haunting things.
Today I f***ed up by being a horny 21-year-old and not realizing how scary a girl actually was. Girls are scary. So I've heard.
Can you just read that again?
Today I f***ed up by being a horny 21-year-old and not realizing how scary a girl actually was. So he clearly got himself into a situation because he's like, oh, I can get laid, but not realizing she was probably like a vampire or something.
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Okay.
So this story happened as this story was posted 4 years ago, but it happened 5 years prior. He's talking about a story from 5 years before.
On this very day.
Yes. I had been seeing this girl for a couple of weeks, pretty casual, but she was really fun and funny, if not a bit intense. After a few weeks, she starts referring to me as her boyfriend and talking about meeting her parents. I'm not feeling it, but being a douchey 21-year-old, I go with it because she's having sex with me. So it all comes to a head one night when she pulls me into a room off of her bedroom. Laid out on the floor are dozens, if not hundreds, of pictures of her. And I'm not talking about sexy pictures, which would still be weird, but regular pictures of her. Pictures with her family, her friends from high school. Definitely at least one Christmas card with her whole ass family on it. She then proceeds to ask me to have sex with her right there. Shit was creepy, so I left real fast after I finished.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
After regaling some friends with that bizarre tale, they were pretty sure she was cursing me or stealing my soul. I cut it off with her, and she proceeded to come by my work daily for hours and stare at me.
Well, you don't say.
That went on for a couple of months before we banned her. After that, she would send me messages on Facebook about how we were meant to be together and how much she loved me. I'd get a message every couple of months before I eventually blocked her. Haven't seen or heard from her in years, thank God.
She's just gotten better at hiding, dude.
Yeah.
So the pictures were on the ground and they had
Yes.
sex on top of the pictures of her?
Yes.
She just didn't have any rose petals. And so it's like, all these Polaroids, I guess, of me and my family.
Oh, God.
And they're just like normal pictures, like,
yeah.
that's what's weird is,
Oh, I didn't,
Yeah.
Also, like, family Christmas card is rough. Like, come
That's
meet
really
my
rough.
parents. And they're like, hi, Rick. Like,
that's really weird.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, I wonder if that was like a spell. If you have sex with someone on top of pictures of them and their life.
he needs a counter curse of some kind.
Yeah, he needs to jack off completely by himself.
He's like, that's it? Oh, thank God. I think I've already broken that curse like 12 times.
That's all I had to do?
That was easy.
But fool, you'll never learn the counter curse. Oh, what are you doing? Well,
Oh, God.
Yo,
that's-
whoa.
oh, that's a cold curl right there.
Stop that!
That's a gnome right there.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
boy.
That's scary. She
That
should
is
have
really
done
scary.
work.
Okay, but it's been 5 years and he hasn't seen her.
What if his work is at a mortuary?
I love that the top comment in quotation is, left so damn fast, I almost didn't have sex. It's a good Reddit comment. That's a good Reddit
Good comment,
right
good
there.
comment, good
Thank you for
comment.
the gold, kind stranger.
Someone said, after a few months, you had this as a daily occurrence for hours on end for months before you banned her? Coming to his work and staring at her, and it took months to ban her. I understand some workplaces, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
She might buy something, I don't know.
Someone said, my theory is the OP did get their soul stolen. OP is actually the girl who completed the ritual to steal his life, and the girl stalking him after is original OP trying to get his body back.
Yep, dude. I was thinking that. I was literally thinking, like, what if someone sees him later and someone's like, no, someone had sex with you and you had photos. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, it's like this is a
it follows situation.
Oh.
Dude, this is way better than what they wrote.
Whoa!
Yeah.
This was a lot today.
That was a lot. I think I think ghouls got to up their game because
Ghouls need to start doing
these were
some
all
stuff.
scary for sure, and I'm glad we had a gnome in there. That's awesome. But like a lot of creepy people. A lot of creepy people.
Nothing scarier than trauma.
Turns out that people are still the scariest thing in the universe.
And so is Reddit.
Black holes, second place.
There are planets where it rains molten glass forever. But
That's
people
kind of gorgeous because
suck.
it's just happening over there.
Is that a ghost? It's over there. Don't worry about it.
It's over there. He's not here.
No,
it's over there.
You can't
It's
come.
over
can't come
there.
It's in Disney World, dude. They can't even
over
come
there.
here in your mirror or anything.
They're under contract. They can't leave.
Walt had his ducks in a row with the occult.
Well, are you guys scared?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Me too.
Today was, this was a very scary Reddit story.
It was, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having us.
For
No problem.
powering through it.
Hey.
And thank you for watching. Let us know if there's any gnomes under your bed.
Yeah. Are you in Spain? Is it a normal occurrence?
Yeah, what's the deal with gnomes?
I love that, by the way.
And
Give it up for the art department.
yeah,
Love it.
did they make that? They made that?
They made this.
Damn.
So
Whoa.
cool.
Awesome.
I literally love it. Oh, guys, what if we name it?
What?
Or we can just send the video.
Let's
That's fine. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.
Bye!
Bye. See you next Saturday.
I must go across the land.
Where can I go where they don't have books?
Books in schools. Nowhere, man.
No, sorry.
No.
dude.
Why don't you
Sorry,
sit down
dude.
and read a book about like how to get better for dummies, dude?
How to be better. I got to be honest. I don't feel safe around any of these people.
I actually feel the safest around the dad.
Dad.
Well, the
Beers, NBA.
No, no.
somehow the dad is for me like they're all horrible. A lot of these people ended up being worse than
I think
him.
the dad's just an alcoholic.
Dad's got
Yeah.
a problem, but
Maybe.
Whacking. That sucks.
yeah, that's loud.
Being hungover.
Yeah, loud.
Yeah, loud.
Allergies.
Let us know in the comments down below who you think was the worst. They're all bad, but who do you somehow think is number one? And we'll see you next week for more Reddit stories. I don't know how they can get much crazier than this, but they keep getting crazier. Thank you both for joining me.
Yeah.
Anytime. I am like gonna gear up. I'm gonna get a full leather
Sarah Christ is
outfit.
traveling the world.
Sarah Christ is rebooted. Full leather, just like Passport Bros with an X on the back.
You have two swords. You're just.
Well, I feel like you're gonna be like To Catch a Predator, but it's to catch a passport, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on airplanes.
Take a seat right
two
there.
Samurai swords, like. Dun, 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 dun.
So, what brings you to Manila?
Italy?
And the guy's like,
I'm coming.
we're in Milan. She's like, shit.
She's like, shit.
Fuck. All right, we'll see you next Saturday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Am I the asshole for leaving my girlfriend's birthday party after an hour?
Okay.
Right off the bat, what do we have thoughts? My initial take is obviously yes. It has to be an emergency,
Right.
Or something that he already told her he would be leaving for.
Honestly, doesn't sound that bad to me.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. This is a 22-year-old man. My girlfriend, who's 23, and I have been dating officially for 4 months. But we had been non-exclusively dating for about a year prior to us making our relationship exclusive. Wow. She had a birthday party last weekend, and it was disco-themed. I'm not a fan of disco, but because I love my girlfriend, I went. I showed up with a couple of my friends, and after about an hour, we were all getting tired of the music and decided we were gonna go out to the bars, and I told my girlfriend I would come back to help her clean up. She asked me if I could stay and that it meant a lot to her, but I just wasn't feeling the music and wanted to go. I told her I wasn't having a lot of fun, but that I would be back to help clean up and take her home. I left with my friends, and after 20 minutes, she ended up texting me and said, don't bother coming back, and that she has help from her friends and her mother would take her home. Things have been really weird since then, and she told me what I did was rude and inconsiderate of her feelings, and that she wanted me there. I told her at least I showed up, even though that was not my type of setting, and she should be grateful that I came. And I didn't need to be there the whole party. She started saying how she always does things that only spark my interest, which is true, but I reminded her that she isn't required to do that, and the conversation started to feel manipulative. I just feel like she should be more grateful of the things I do and not be stuck on the few things I don't. I feel like me, at least, showing up was really nice, and I even offered to come back and clean up, but she said no. She started backtracking and saying that she would understand if I went home, but it upset her that I left to go do stuff with my friends, and not that I just left. But why should I have to stay home while she is out having fun? So she's saying she's upset if she would understand if he just went home, but she's upset that he went out with his friends to bars and stuff. Am I the asshole?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, pretty extremely so.
Yeah. I mean, yes, asshole. However, I will just say that with all the absolutely insane stories that I normally hear on this show, when I hear something like this, I'm like, oh, this is like so tame. This isn't like.
It gets so crazy.
Like, yeah, I guess he's the asshole, but he didn't like, shoot his girlfriend or whatever. Like, well, that's what most of this stuff is.
He didn't. So, look, at the very least, he didn't bring a raccoon to a wedding.
Yeah,
right. Like,
yeah. So I mean, yeah, sure, yeah, definitely, yeah, totally, yeah, an asshole.
It's just fascinating to hear how in denial, or just how like. I don't know. I've always held the belief, like, even since I was like a kid, before I ever had a girlfriend, or like, I was always under the assumption, like, oh, you have to go to their birthday party and be there the whole time.
Yeah.
That feels like the absolute norm.
Yeah, it's the bare minimum.
I don't know
it's the bare minimum.
I don't know where he got this thought of like, oh, this party's lame. I want to bounce.
Yeah, what?
It's like, no, you literally have to be there the whole time.
Yeah, you make the party better. You assist your partner and try and make it better.
It is. It definitely does. It is like embarrassing for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
For people to be like, "Oh, where's Johnny?" And he's like, he just wasn't really digging the vibe, so he bounced with his boys.
Someone said, "You're the asshole. The blue whale has the biggest asshole on the planet. You, sir, make it seem small." Someone said, "Info. Why weren't you having fun? Was it literally just the disco music?" And he responded, I just couldn't really vibe with the music. Me and my friends were just standing around. Bro.
What?
This is the thing. I wouldn't feel different, but it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, I've only been dating this girl for 4 months. Right. He establishes that they've essentially been like, maybe not exclusive, but they've been together for well over a year. Right. Yeah. And he still is treating her this way and feels this way about her. Like, she's just some person on the outskirts of his life.
He just sounds boring.
Get
like
up, girl.
if you can't make your own fun at a party, like you're just boring, I think.
It's just a bad relationship and that needs to be over. It's like that. Hopefully that ended it.
He should not be in a relationship at all. No. And people should clock it and be like, don't ever date that guy.
Exactly.
Someone else said, you're the asshole. Her saying she does things with you when she's not interested isn't being manipulative. It's her expressing she feels an imbalance in how you support each other. He responded, I bet it's gonna be great. I'm used to my ex being the person who threw everything back in my face, and now sitting here reading comments about it, I think I'm projecting that onto my girlfriend and misunderstood her intentions. All right, well, you got a little something there. OP in the comments said, he said, I feel bad that it took me putting her through all this and having complete strangers make me realize I was wrong. My ex and I used to always do our own thing, and it was very rare that we did things that we didn't like for the sake of each other. And I brought that into my current relationship thinking it was normal, and she was the problem and not me. I gotta remember she is a different person and isn't my ex. Okay, so, and I guess OP made an edit to the post. He said, thank you for all your input. This is the first relationship both of us have been in where we openly said and acted on having a healthy relationship, as we both have only had toxic ones prior to this, which both included us having a child from one of our previous relationships. And it's becoming apparent that she did a lot more maturing from those experiences than I have. I am used to my friends and peers feeding the same mindset I have shown in this post. I really do love my girlfriend, and I can see how I'm being stubborn and selfish in this situation. I owe her a big apology, and hopefully I can figure something out to make this up to her if she will let me.
Damn, a kid at 20-something, like 22, that's Midwest coded.
Yeah, I'm shocked at the growth in the comments. You rarely see that. You rarely see them go, huh, I am the asshole.
Yeah.
99% of the time they get called the asshole and they just either don't respond, they just ghost, they delete the post, or they defend it. So,
Thank God, a shred of self-awareness finally.
Yeah. Oh man,
poor relationship. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they're working out.
Yeah, they didn't split up.
I really thought they were already broken up, and I guess not. Here's another good title.
Uh-oh.
Am I the asshole for charging my friend's admission to my... Well, let's hear some travel stories. First up, am I the asshole for taking off my shoes on a flight? All right. Was this written by Ian? Recently, I traveled to another country to attend a metal concert. The flight was going to be 1.5 to 2 hours. I only had a carry-on with me, but I wanted to wear my knee-high Doc Martens. They are heavy, big, and wouldn't fit in my carry-on, and even if they did, they'd be awkward to carry. But I also didn't fancy sitting in them for the duration of the flight in a small space. So I made sure they didn't smell by preventatively spraying them with shoe spray before I left home. When I sat down in my seat, I took my shoes off and put on fresh socks. My shoes were under my legs. They weren't bothering anyone. A lady was about to sit next to me, and she saw that I didn't have any shoes on, and she freaked out, called me disgusting, etc. I tried explaining that I had clean socks, but she demanded I put my shoes back on. I refused. She called the stewardess, and I explained again. The stewardess told her there was nothing she could do because I wasn't breaking any rules. The lady was huffing and puffing all throughout the flight. She also filmed me when she was berating me, so who knows, it may be online by now. But I tried to ignore her and just put my headphones on. The lady even complained about this when we were giving our passports, and they ignored her as well. I told my friends about this, and they're kind of divided. Some agree with me, and some say it's kind of gross, and I could have been more accommodating and put my shoes on. Am I the asshole for taking my shoes off? Look, at the end of the day, the stewardess said, you're fine.
Yeah.
So, you're fine.
And they went through a lot to make sure there was no smell.
Yeah.
You know,
fresh socks.
That's that's so impressive. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Look, if I'm sitting next to someone on a flight and they take their shoes off, even if it's stinky, I'm like, that's your seat, that's your space.
I don't care. You do your thing.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess it's because it's only an hour-and-a-half flight.
Yeah, it's a short flight, too,
Yeah.
relatively. If it's 10 hours, but also that's more likely
Exactly.
to take. Yeah.
Yeah, those long 10, 12-hour flights, that's when you really just want to get
Wait, do you wear your shoes on a 10 to 12-hour flight?
I've taken them off. If it's a flight where you're falling asleep,
Yeah,
you know, or aiming for it,
Yeah.
or calling a cab.
Do you take your shoes off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we all. I actually don't too often. I don't know why. I usually wear the if I'm wearing Doc Martens, sure.
You wore shoes on 10, 12-hour flights?
I might have, what I often sometimes do is I just will loosen the laces and just kind of loosen them.
Yeah.
So that they're not as compressed,
'Cause
but
your feet puff up.
yeah.
This is what I do. I bring slippers.
See, that's the move.
Yeah.
I've been on flights that give me.
Yes.
I've seen that too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I usually leave my shoes on.
But ultimately, the person who sucks here is a lady who's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you're just filming a guy sitting there.
So weird.
Maybe that lady has something with, is
She's
really
allergic to
paranoid.
feet.
Allergic.
Maybe she likes it too much.
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I can't look at this.
This
will turn me on too much.
That's how you get. That's how you get that guy to put his shoes back on. Is you sit down and you just look at him and you just go.
I know, yeah.
And he's like, all right. Some comments here. When you fly, you are traveling in a fart-filled aluminum tube that
Ew.
smells like an airplane bathroom by the time it lands. I'm not sure your foot odor would be detectable unless you had a legendary case of stink foot, not the asshole. Someone else said, I was going to say you were the ass, but then you described your very reasonable prep and clean socks, and I absolutely get that. I can't pack these boots, I'll have to wear them vibe, not the asshole. Lastly, someone said, as long as your feet don't stink and you aren't bothering me, I don't care what you do. You paid for your ticket, not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole.
Yep. Not the asshole. Seems pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's move on to our next story here. This comes from Petty Revenge.
Ooh.
So let's see what's going on here.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Been invoiced for a wedding guest to my wedding. So I got married last weekend. Work. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a nightmare from start to finish. My partner and I are going to run off and have an elopement ceremony in a few months because it was so bad. Maybe I'll make a post about that later, but right now I'm still a bit too gutted about it. My brother invited his new girlfriend. She's got her own online business where she sells makeup and perfumes or something. She's a work from my phone girl. Anyway, our venue had a strict no phone policy during the ceremony.
So it is a thing.
And I asked for nothing to be posted on social media about the wedding. Family drama. Today, I received an email from her with an invoice for £500. I gave her a call. She'd put her number on the email and said to her that I wasn't in the mood for jokes about my wedding, trying to give her an out before she started some more drama, but she doubled down on it. Apparently, she'd missed a message from a girl who wanted to join her. Oh, this is an MLM! Apparently, she'd missed a message from her girl who wanted to join her team or her downline, okay? And so the girl had signed up under someone else due to my no phone, no socials wedding, causing her to miss out on the commission. Anyway, I said I wasn't paying it and that I'm hurt, she would even ask. She then said that if I joined her team, she would waive the invoice. Fine, I'll join if it will shut you up. Except apparently I now have to pay £60 for some starter pack with hundreds of perfume samples in it, even though I'm allergic to perfume. Also, she expects me to post about it all over social media, despite my desire to avoid other people right now. Turns out she would also essentially be my boss, and I don't want to work for her as I'm already in a career of my own that I'm passionate about, that isn't sales or recruitment and isn't commission-based. My wedding was ruined. My social life has taken a hit from that drama, and now this bitch is going to cause drama between me and my brother if I don't join her company. My husband has been so supportive, but I feel so terrible that it's my side of everything that causes all the drama. Come on, we love a pyramid scheme. We love a pyramid
scheme. To send an invoice to someone without any explanation as to why or a heads up.
Yeah.
Bold.
Wow.
So crazy.
Ooh.
So Jackie, I should have phones at my wedding, and then everyone gonna get a bunch of invoices from everyone about that they lost a customer from their pyramid scheme.
Yeah, if someone's not buying perfume because I can't have my phone, then that's gonna be an issue.
It's gonna be a problem.
What's that one? Herbalife? Someone was trying to sell Herbalife at your, or hey, you wanna join my Herbalife team?
All right, am I the asshole for telling my wife that we're both pregnant? I know this sounds bad, but hear me out. I'm using a throwaway because my wife uses Reddit, so please don't upvote this. I just want honest feedback. Oops.
No, that's never worked.
Because Reddit's full of people that are like, yeah. All right, my wife, 29 women, and I, 27 man, do well financially. So we decided to have our 4th child. Okay, Latter-day Saints. Every single pregnancy we've been through, my wife has been a complete nightmare. Oh my God, this guy. Some things I can deal with, like waking up to the sound of her puking her guts out every morning. But when she starts demanding I go to the store every day to get her snacks or set up her foot bath thingy because her feet are swollen, I get a little impatient. I work way longer hours than her in a much more physically demanding profession. I'm a plumber, she's an engineer. So I think we're putting an equal amount of effort into this baby.
Mine's so physically demanding, it's basically like I'm pregnant.
This all came to a head yesterday when my wife screamed at me from the kitchen to get off my ass and entertain our twins so she could focus on her meatloaf. I made a dumb joke about I'm like throwing up in my mouth. This is such a bad one. I made a dumb joke about how this is the third meatloaf we'll be eating this week, and she lost her shit. She told me how I have no sympathy for the fact that she's pregnant. I should be taking on more of her chores since I can't breastfeed. But then I reminded her that I still work a lot more hours than her. So I think we're basically both pregnant. She got really quiet and has only spoken to me regarding the kids since. I don't think I'm wrong, but I'll apologize to her if it makes her happy. Am I the asshole here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this one's so coded.
No, yeah, this is I think this is 100% real. This guy sucks on so many layers.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those ones where you almost have to reread it to be like, wait, oh, I forgot that thing he said.
Yeah.
There's a lot here.
There's a lot in there.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, I mean.
Chad is going off. This guy sucks so bad.
Am I the asshole for wearing a wig to a wedding? My cousin, a 28-year, oh, we're using names. Okay, 28-year-old female, Alyssa, my cousin, a 28-year-old female, Alyssa, has anorexia, and as a result, she has a lot of hair loss. Okay, her best friend, her best friend, Jamie, reached out to me. I am a 44-year-old female, and the other bridesmaids, about cutting our hair chin length as a surprise so that she doesn't feel alone and we could grow our hair out together. Alyssa, Jamie, and the other bridesmaids are white with straight or wavy hair. I was gonna ask if there was a black woman involved in this. I'm sure my fellow black woman can relate, but my hair does not grow fast, girl. It is currently at my preferred length, slightly above the collarbone, and it has taken a lot of time to get to this length. I kindly explained that to Jamie and said I wouldn't cut my hair, but I had no problem with wearing a wig at that length. Jamie got angry with me after I kept saying no to her offer. The day of the wedding comes, and at this point, Jamie isn't talking to me. I saw her in the dressing room, and when she saw me, she had a big smile. She said, "I'm so glad you decided to follow through and cut your hair." Now, Miss Girl was trifling if she thought I was gonna cut my hair, so yes, I wore a synthetic lace wig. A good one. I was already planning to tell her and Alyssa after the wedding that it was fake so I didn't ruin her day, but as I was getting my dress on, something happened. One of the clips on the dress got stuck on the wig. No problem, right? Well, if you didn't know, cheap, last minute, and okay, it was not a good way, and rushed wig installments tend to not be good. Jamie rushed over to help me, and while doing so, she noticed part of my lace poking out from the wig. She stopped dead in her tracks and stared at me with a dirty look and said, "Oh, so you're wearing a wig?"
Oh my God.
Mind you, she said this loud enough for everyone to hear, Alyssa included the bride. Everyone was looking at me weirdly. They started saying things like, "How could you do that to Alyssa?" The rest of the wedding went on, even though I got quite a few dirty looks from Alyssa's friends and our family. As soon as I got home, the messages rolled right in. My cousins, aunts, uncles, Alyssa's friends, everyone. It was all of them calling me a shit person for not just cutting my hair. It be your own people. I just not understand how my black family do not get how long it takes for me to grow out my hair.
This next story comes from the Confession subreddit. Comes from a couple years ago. I sent someone tit pics because he did a cute Arthur Morgan impression.
Okay.
Self-explanatory, not my proudest moment, but it's been haunting me for like a week. LMAO.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can you read the title just one more time?
Yeah. I'll read
time.
the title and the entire story again.
Okay, great. Ideal.
I sent someone tit pics because he did a cute Arthur Morgan impression. Self-explanatory, not my proudest moment, but it's been haunting me for like a week. LMAO. That's it.
Wait.
So that's the story. So someone did a cute Arthur Morgan impression. So OP was like, all right.
Did you say a cute one or an acute one?
A cute Arthur Morgan impression.
Arthur Morgan, notoriously cute man.
Yes.
That would be the first word I would use to describe him.
Come on, Dutch.
Wow.
Comments?
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, what happened?
Easy now. I saw someone with tuberculosis and I flashed them, okay? Like,
oh my God, please.
Arthur Morgan person. I'm not doing so good. All right, comments. RIP to your inbox with Arthur Morgan impressions. Someone said there's an interview with Roger Clark where he says that he initially made the horse lines a bit too sexy and intimate,
I've seen
and then
that.
proceeded to demonstrate. I'm a straight guy, and it nevertheless did something to me.
Ooh.
Someone said, bro, once I got sent a titty pic because I said I know how to cook. Easy now.
Oh my God.
Okay, spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2, but OP said if the TB didn't kill him enough, the titty flash definitely did.
Oh my God, yeah.
Nice.
That'll do it.
All right. That was a fun one.
That's
good.
Funny.
That's good.
Moving on. This comes from Am I the Asshole? This was posted in 2019. Get into it.
Am I the asshole for telling cashier that wasn't the girl's credit card? Throwaway because husband told me I was the asshole and want to know before I get home and argue. On phone format is bad. I was in a higher end department store today, rhymes with Bloomingdale's.
Oh, Macy's.
Yeah, Macy's. And happened to end up next to two teenage-aged girls while shopping. One of the girls had picked out a pair of very expensive boots, and they were both fawning over them. Second girl must have looked at the price tag and asked Boots girl if she's really gonna spend that much on boots. Girl with the boots says something along the lines of, "It's fine, I have my dad's credit card and I'm not paying," which instantly caught my attention because that's not her card. I've told my son multiple times he's never allowed to use my card, so I'm interested to see how this girl thinks she's going to get away with fraud, but had split up from the girls at this point because they had found something else. We end up at the same register, me behind, and I see her total hit
well over 4 digits.
Oh, okay. I see her total hit well over 4 digits. This girl is about to swipe her card when I decide that I can't let her get away with something like this, and someone has to parent this kid if no one else will. Jesus. I tell cashier that isn't her card, but her father's, and I'm not sure she has permission. Girl and friend turn and glare at me, giving me possibly the dirtiest look I've ever seen. I swear this girl was going to throw a tantrum right there. I don't think she was ever told no. I just imagine it's the two girls in the bathroom from Euphoria. It's like,
I'm not in Oklahoma.
Girl tells cashier her father gave her the card to shop with because it's the store's credit card and it gives him the points. Now that I've pointed out it wasn't hers, the cashier tells her she can't use that card. Girl tries to show ID to prove that they have the same last name. Yeah, that will help. And I tell her it's still fraud. Girl says it's not fraud because she has permission and tells me to mind my own business. I tell her that it is my business that she's doing something illegal. She needs to pay with her own card or I call the cops. Girl is pissed now and people are glaring at me. She uses her own card and leaves crying. Cashier looks mad at me and I tell my husband when I get home, only for him to agree I was in the wrong. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
Chat put it out. She literally didn't mind her own business.
Yeah.
This is their business.
It would have been her business if she was like, it's fine. It's some credit card that I found like at the food court.
Yeah, if it was like, don't worry, I stole this credit card. Be like, hey, she stole that credit card. It's her dad's credit card.
Yeah, that's.
She's saying it's her dad's credit card. Also, the cashier's gonna see the credit card. Like
Yeah.
the girl is handing the credit card to the cashier. The
people don't
cashier's
really
gonna go, that's not your name, but
People
whatever.
don't check that.
But they don't, yeah, because
And a lot of times you're just tapping it, you know? They never even
right,
look
but
at the
like
card.
I don't know. If it's a big purchase, the cashier will look at it and be like, but probably not care because it's like, yeah, it's the same last name. Like it's or I don't know. Whatever. This is insane. She heard it's her dad's credit card. Then it's fine.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get into it. Been invoiced for a wedding guest to my wedding. So I got married last weekend. Work. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a nightmare from start to finish. My partner and I are going to run off and have an elopement ceremony in a few months because it was so bad. Maybe I'll make a post about that later, but right now I'm still a bit too gutted about it. My brother invited his new girlfriend. She's got her own online business where she sells makeup and perfumes or something. She's a work from my phone girl. Anyway, our venue had a strict no phone policy during the ceremony.
Okay, so it is a thing.
And I asked for nothing to be posted on social media about the wedding. Family drama. Today, I received an email from her with an invoice for £500. I gave her a call. She'd put her number on the email and said to her that I wasn't in the mood for jokes about my wedding, trying to give her an out before she started some more drama, but she doubled down on it. Apparently, she'd missed a message from a girl who wanted to join her. Oh, this is an MLM. Apparently, she'd missed a message from her girl who wanted to join her team or her downline. Okay. And so the girl had signed up under someone else due to my no phone, no socials wedding, causing her to miss out on the commission. Anyway, I said I wasn't paying it and that I'm hurt. She would even ask. She then said that if I joined her team, she would waive the invoice. Fine, I'll join if it will shut you up. Except apparently I now have to pay £60 for some starter pack with hundreds of perfume samples in it, even though I'm allergic to perfume. Also, she expects me to post about it all over social media, despite my desire to avoid other people right now. Turns out she would also essentially be my boss, and I don't want to work for her as I'm already in a career of my own that I'm passionate about, that isn't sales or recruitment and isn't commission-based. My wedding was ruined. My social life has taken a hit from that drama, and now this bitch is going to cause drama between me and my brother if I don't join her company. My husband has been so supportive, but I feel so terrible that it's my side of everything that causes all the drama. Come on, we love a pyramid scheme. We love a pyramid scheme.
To send an invoice to someone
without
any explanation as to why or a heads up.
Yeah.
Bold.
Wow.
So crazy.
Ooh.
So Jackie, I shouldn't have phones at my wedding, and then everyone get a bunch of invoices from everyone about they lost a customer from their pyramid scheme.
Yeah, if someone's not buying perfume because I can't have my phone, then that's gonna be an issue.
It's gonna be a problem.
What's that one? Herbalife. Someone was trying to sell Herbalife at your, or hey, you want to join my Herbalife?